Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 279. Last week I said that I wasn't done with Kurt Russell yet. Nah, man, he and Sylvester Stallone. That's it. I mean, what more do you want to? What more do you want to hear? You got Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone for this week. Tango and Cash. Tango and Cash, 1989. This is the second time that Stallone has been in prison in the same year. I mean, first lockup, now Tango and Cash. I mean, Jesus. Eh, dude love being behind bars, huh? But anyway, yeah, Tango and Cash. What could I say about this movie? What more could I say? I mean, what could I say about this movie? A movie about two cops and their rivals, and they get set up for a murder, and they get set up. They get thrown in prison because they're pretty damn good at their job. The big boss that set them up. And he came up with a plan. He and a couple of associates that are pain in the neck to the two cops. They come up with a plan to get these guys set up, and locked up. But hey, they escape, and yeah, they escaped. They on the run a little bit, but they put in the work to clear their names, and that's exactly what happened, man. That's exactly what happened. But yeah, man, this movie though, it's great. This is a great a great buddy cop action comedy. I mean, this is just great. I mean, yeah, yeah. The wisecracking one-liners. So many one-liners in this movie, Jack. I mean, this is just 100% 80s cheese, man. One-liners, explosions, Oh boy, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun though. I mean, yeah, and to top it off, you got my Lois Lane, Terry Hatcher, in this movie. Terry Hatcher playing Stallone's character's sister. Yeah, the second Cash, the second Cash hears that she is his sister and not his girlfriend. Oh my God, automatically he's gonna try and date her automatically. I mean, but hey, hey, can you blame him? I mean, shit, Terry Hatcher in this movie. Oh man, like I said, my Lois Lane. Yeah, Terry Hatcher in this movie. Oh man, it's just unbelievably gorgeous, beautiful, the whole nine. Yes. Oh yes, yes. But yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, it's just this is just real good stuff. Real good stuff, real great stuff. This movie is damn good shit, no doubt, all the way through. You know, you know, and yeah, of course, anybody that know this movie, you automatically know about the shower scene, even though nothing happened, nothing gay happens, you know, the fact that yeah, you got two very macho guys, you know, talking about how they got set up and how they're going to get out of this situation, you know. And yeah, Cash, you know, yeah, he bends, yeah, he bends over, and Tango's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Yeah, 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 Cash, yeah, stop him right there. You're just getting the soap. Yeah, don't flatter yourself, Pee Wee. Oh, I know you that well. Don't worry, Cash. The other one would drop. But, yeah. Oh boy, I tell you, it just it just is funny all the way through. Great stuff though, man. I just you know how much you really got to put over on this movie. I mean, yeah, Jack Palance playing the mastermind, the bad guy, the big boss. You know, Stallone. Yeah, he had to yeah, he's pretty much Stallone's character, even though Stallone's character, he pretty much Tango's um, main villain, and James Wong, he's pretty much Cash's main villain, and yeah, they come together, and they come up with the plan, and now Tango and Cash, Stallone and Russell, respectively, they get to they have to join up, even though they're rival cops, even though they're rivals, yeah, separate departments, Stallone, the Beverly Hills, he's the Beverly Hills cop, and Kurt Russell is the downtown L.A. They're both hot shots, both hot shots, both great in their own fields in there, but once they come together, once they become the unit that we need them we need them to be in this movie, you know. Yeah, that's when some real good shit, real good magic happens, man. And man, I gotta tell you, the the car, I guess you can call it, I don't know what to call that vehicle, but yeah, I mean hell, Tango, he said himself, man, what is that? Yeah, the RV from hell. I mean that car. I don't know what to call it. I mean, I can't even describe it. Yeah, it's a car on four big ass wheels. Not much truck driving wheels or monster. Yeah, maybe truck driving wheels. Maybe monster truck wheels. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, but yeah, it's a badass ride though. I mean, it's kind of like like where Batman begins, with the tumbler. It's pretty much a Lamborghini shaped tank. You know that movie. It had that. This movie is kind of like a monster truck Lamborghini, I guess you can call it, but it's still, yeah, it is badass from the grill to the back. You know, from the hard top to the wheels. And he got a fucking cannon on the side of it. Okay, this thing's loaded with weapons. Cannon on the side of it. And yeah, yeah, it pretty much is an RV from hell. I mean, yeah, Kurt Russell, Cash, Gabriel Cash, he's driving this some bitch. But yeah, I tell you though, Like I said, this movie is 100% pure '80s cheese, man. I mean, yeah, you got the great crazy one-liners, you got the explosions, you got the fight scenes, the prison fight, when they got jumped from prison. Oh yeah, speaking of the prison, I mean, yeah, Robert Dazar, the late Robert Dazar, maniac cop himself in this movie, you know, you know, even though his face is not cut up and nothing like that, you know that it is him. That's the maniac cop himself, and the late Robert Dazar. He's in this movie, and yeah, and it's mentioned that Tango, he had a few run-ins with this guy before, and yeah, Tango broke he broke his ribs, he broke his leg, and he broke his jaw. He broke that jaw. Yeah, that, the chin, the jaw, all of that. He broke that jaw. At some point, in their past run-ins. I mean, Jesus. Yeah. When Robert Dazar's fate, his character named Face, when he saw that Tango is in prison with him, yeah, 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 Tango, I loved you in Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, so Tango, he reaches in, grabs his head, then smashes it against the bars, and now he broke his nose. I mean, Jesus. But yeah, yeah, like I said, the one-liners, yeah, I love you, Conan the Barbarian. Oh boy, great stuff though. Yeah, these two had a real good fight scene on top of the prison roof when Tango and Cash still making their escape. Tango, he was about to make the jump to the zip line, but Face tripped him up. He had like a grappling hook on a chain. You know, threw that, tied around his leg, started dragging him around. But yeah, Tango, he got free, electrocuted his ass through a transformer, an actual transformer, not through any of the robots in disguise. But, but yeah, you took out, you basically saw Rambo take out Maniac Cop. So speaking of Rambo, like I said with the one-liners, speaking of Rambo, it takes Stallone himself to bury one of his characters and still put him over at the same time. I mean, the beginning of the movie, Tango, he you know he faults a delivery, a cocaine delivery. A huge semi truck filled with cocaine, carrying a whole tank of cocaine. And yeah, Tango, he fired a couple of shots at the windshield, stopped the truck, and Face, he was the driver, so he flew out through the windshield. But yeah, anyway, yeah, the rest of the cops, they at the crime scene, and when I think it's the deputy sheriff, he's not very happy with the fact that Tango out of his jurisdiction, and he handled this whole thing, and he won his badge, he won everything. So yeah, he asked him, he asked him, who do you think he is, and one of the cops standing on top of the carrier, he makes a wisecrack saying, yeah, you think he's Rambo, and Tango he had to clarify, Rambo is a pussy. I mean, yeah, he going to bury his own character, but still put him over at the same time. I mean, I mean, you know, it takes Stallone to do something like that. I mean, anybody else, we'll be pissed off at it, but when Stallone does it, okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But yeah, like I said, yeah, 100% 80s cheese. The wisecracks, the one-liners, great shit, damn good shit. You know, but yeah, oh boy, another moment. I love naming moments in certain movies, but yeah, another moment. Because, cops is on they broke out of prison and the cops is on them. So, they're, they're scoping out every single place around town. And yeah, the dance club that Terry Hatcher's character, Catherine, aka Kiki, that she works in, yeah, she had to dress up as a biker. While Kurt Russell himself, Cash himself, he had to dress up as a woman. Yeah, great set of legs. But once we got to the face, I mean, I just was like, oh my god. I mean, Jesus. I mean, just to slip by the cops, he had to get all dragged up, and boy, boy, yeah, he make for a terrible wife. Oh man. But hey, yeah, they slipped by, they slipped. Yeah, the moments in this movie, the moments in this movie, it was just, it's still funny still to this day. I mean, back in 1989, yeah, but now 2021, oh yeah, he's still funny too, still to this day. Yeah, man, it's yeah, like I said, great fun all around. Great fun all around. This movie, it's not a perfect movie, but I got the laughs out, I got you got the action out of it. A lot of great action, some great laughs. This movie is a real good. It's a real good, solid 4 out of 5. This movie, man. I mean, hell, you saw Maniac Cop without the scarred up makeup, man. Yeah, fine ass Terry Hatcher. Oh, my Lois Lane. Yes, Lois and Clark knew which is Superman. She's well known on that show. Yeah, my Lois Lane. But yeah, you got fine ass Terry Hatcher, and then you got Sylvester Stallone, and you got Kurt Russell, Tango and Cash, respectively. I mean, what more could you ask? This movie, yeah, it's a great, solid 4 out of 5, man. This movie is still awesome from beginning to end. Yeah, you know, the last high five, you know, high five, thumbs up for the paper. They clear their name. Yeah, yeah, the cops back on the force. Tango and Cash back on the force. And back on the force. Yeah, heroes again. Yeah, this movie, yeah, he get the best of what I got. Yeah, that's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Well, next week, though. Next week. Next week, I'm sliding back into the superhero field, back into the Marvel superhero field. And yeah, next week, man, Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage makes a deal with the devil. Next thing you know, he had a flaming skull forehead. And he drives a badass motorcycle, the Hell Cycle. But yeah, that's next week though. Been a long time since I've done a Nicolas Cage movie. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.